Now, Tiny and Shekinah friendship came to an end roughly around 2021, if you guys recall. It also involved an ex-friend of Tiny who had come out and made some allegations against Tiny and her husband. Well, it didn't take Shekinah long to get mixed up in the bullcrap. And Shekinah is coming out to say exactly who Tiny is and what type of friend she was and how she actually got involved in something that had nothing to do with her. And guys, don't forget to like, share, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. If you are subscribed, make sure you enable your bell notification so you do not miss out on a video.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
I am going to be honest with you guys. I did not like the fact that Shekinah and Tiny were no longer friends because when I watched them on The Family Hustle, they were just hilarious. They were funny. I liked them two together. But as you guys know, their relationship fell apart in roughly 2021. We would later find out that Shekinah actually ended the friendship because if you guys remember the viral video in which Shekinah was saying some things, and we later learned that she was being prompted to say those things by Tiny. But what later happened is the internet tore her up. Shekinah said she ended up losing deals. She was losing money. She ultimately got sued. And she said Tiny did not tell the world that she was the one who, in fact, told Shekinah to say every word that she stated. And Shekinah felt like the world had come against her because the world felt like she was actually telling Tiny's business. But we also later learned that Shekinah actually felt like they treated her like the help. And one time, Shekinah actually came and told us on live that she was on an airplane with, T.I. and Tiny, and that T.I. actually said that he was surprised that she actually was in first class, and he said that she was actually the help, and she said she felt so embarrassed because everybody was looking at her. She also came out and made a bunch of statements with regards to saying that they kicked her off of their show because she wanted to buy her house, and she ultimately did get her a house, and I believe she had a home built. So subsequently, Shekinah seemed like she felt like she had made the right decision. Well, I'm going to take you guys back because I bet you forgot exactly how all of this started and what actually happened, because Shekinah stated that she decided to end her relationship with Tiny for the simple fact that she believed that Tiny just was not a good friend and was intentionally allowing her to be dragged for actually coming to Tiny's aid.
What y'all ain't gonna do is pull me in some that I ain't got nothing to do with. I don't know Sabrina and Tiny in their friendship because when they weren't friends when I came around. I cannot say that Sabrina recruited nobody for them because I don't know. I know that because Willie said that shit. I'm crying because it's hurtful, friend, buddy. I heard what Willie said. Willie, her friend, he said she recruited her. I don't know. I don't know her. She told y'all in the post that I don't know her. How the could a wannabe person speak on them when I didn't know her, okay? And I'm not in nothing. And I just cleared my name. For all you miserable people who want to keep attaching me to it, then that's what you do. But I'm not in a goddamn thing, okay? I've never, ever seen nobody in that type of light. But what y'all ain't gonna do?
Well, Scrappy has finally got his podcast up and going. Now, y'all remember Scrappy said he don't do stuff like that. He don't do skits and all of that. Remember when him and Chaotic had the YouTube channel together and he just wasn't interested? Well, it looks like those views that Chaotic got and probably that paycheck encouraged Scrappy to get some fire under his tail and get his stuff up and going, y'all. But that's a whole nother story. But anywho, Shekinah stopped by Scrappy's house. That does look like his house. I guess that's his podcast location to dish on some things. And one of the things she spoke about was her relationship with Tiny and how she felt like Tiny just left her out there by herself after she tried to protect her. Now, if you guys recall, T.I. was allegedly messing around with a lady named Bernice, and it seemed that they wanted, and when I say they, maybe Tiny and Tiny's other friend, Sabrina, wanted Shekinah to jump on this lady. Shekinah said that that's not something that she was going to do. But anywho, Sabrina and Tiny ended up falling out, and Tiny wanted Shekinah to jump on live and talk about Sabrina while Tiny told Shekinah what to say. But it appears that Shekinah got a lot of backlash for the things that she said. And Shekinah said Tiny never stepped up and say, hey, I told her to say those things. So it made it look like Shekinah was actually on live telling Tiny's business when in fact, Tiny was the one telling her to say the things that she stated. Now, let me just tell y'all a little bit of what Shekinah said. Shekinah made some statements in regards to, Tiny and T.I.'s bedroom, and people was like, how you know that? So it has something to do with that. But y'all, let's jump right in and hear what Shekinah had to say.
Right? I don't know who messed with who. If it's even true, I don't know because I haven't been there.
Right.
We all have heard rumors, right? But when she started getting on them, Tiny called me and she said, where you at? This girl keep trying to sabotage my family. So I politely told her, well, I could take you to take a restraining order out like what I did. So at the time we was taking a restraining order out, the girl decided to go live with different girls again. And of course, I'm looking at Tamika's face like, oh my God, I hate that you going through this. What can I do this? So I did a live. And I went live and
you did like
No, I went live and she was standing just as close as you to me.
Oh wow.
She was standing right here.
I think I seen that because she was in it, right?
Right, but for some reason when the blogs post stuff, they save who they want to save and make you look bad, who they want to make look bad. But me and this girl was actually right here together. And she was telling me things like, I don't know what the hell she talking about. She done went and got this and did that. I said, you want me to say that? Yeah, say it. So I'm saying, I'm only basically repeating what I'm being told at the moment, And it wasn't even about bullying. I just felt so bad because I'm seeing the same girl who tried to destroy my name and my brand. Now she's trying to destroy her friend's name and brand. So no one would speak up for her in this situation. Right. Like all her so-called homegirls, whole world went against me. Everybody went against me saying, hey, Shekinah told they business, Shekinah. I'm like, I started losing sales. I got pushed back off things for a minute. It was everything just coming at me. And I called her one day and I said, now the people just served me a lawsuit, Tamika, and I can't take it no more. I said, I don't know what's going on. I'm losing money in product sales. I'm losing money here. I'm by myself. I don't have no husband. But it's going to be all right. But don't worry about it. It's going to be all right. But it just stay down. It's going to be all right. It's not all right because these folk keep going big on me and I'm the one being bad. It's just not all right. And you're not saying nothing to help me. Right. Like I helped.
And in all honesty, when I watched this interview, the first thing that came to my mind, I said, I can tell that, Shekinah misses Tiny. And then because I watched the entire interview, I don't believe that she does. In fact, she told Scrappy, who was actually interviewing her, that she is tired of people asking her about Tiny and she wishes that people would just stop. She says she has no intentions on being friends with Tiny ever again. She was able to analyze her relationship and she's frankly glad that it's over and she's happy. But again, she did feel slighted and she in some ways felt like she was taken advantage of. Now, I know some people will say, you were friends with Tiny, and that is, how you got on television. Well, Shekinah feels like it was her talent that brought her to television, and therefore Tiny gets no credit for her success. And I didn't say it. That is what she said. So just forget it. There will be no reconciliation between these two because, Shekinah feels like Tiny just was really never her friend. And in so many words, she feels as if she was used. And guys, please don't forget to like the video, share the video, and make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. If you are subscribed, please enable your bell notification so you do not miss out on a video.